Welcome to episode 4 of the Heart of Bastrop Talk Show. I'm TJ Finn, chairman of the board of the Heart of Texas Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Connie Schrader, mayor of the city of Bastrop.
This episode's all about chambers.
Citywide and countywide. I can't wait.
I know it. I love it. So we have Susie Cannon with the Smithville Chamber.
And Kathryn Lang, who I know you have a special relationship with at the Texas Chamber.
Yes, the Heart of Texas Chamber of Commerce. And I tell you what, they have a great collaboration, and let's take a look.
I love chambers of commerce, and we have an opportunity to talk about two wonderful chambers. We have Susie Cannon with us today. She is the executive director of the Smithville Chamber, and we've got Kathryn Lang, who's the executive director of the Heart of Texas Chamber. Yes. And Smithville, you guys just had a great jamboree.
We did. We had so much fun. And thank you both so much for having me here today,
yes,
TJ
absolutely.
and Connie. Thank you. It's a great honor. And it's a great honor to represent the Smithville Area Chamber of Commerce. I started in January, and I'm getting some good momentum. So we are, now that Jamboree is over, we're working on another very different style of an event. It will be the last Saturday in April. That's Saturday, April 29th, and it's our Spring Sip and Shop. This event is sponsored by the Smithville Area Chamber of Commerce. We do 2 sip and shops each year. We do a holiday one, and that will be the second weekend in December. But this is our spring one. We're very excited about it. We're doing it a little bit differently. We are partnering with, maybe you've heard of the Fat Cat Lounge and Cafe in Smithville, right there on the corner of Main and Loop 230. Well, Lori Huffman is the owner and the founder of Fat Cat. She's also a founding member of Rodeo Uncorked, which is part of the Houston Rodeo. So she has a lot of experience. She has some certifications in wine and viticulture. So we are capitalizing on her expertise, and she is curating a collection of 20 wines that will be tasted. There are 20 businesses that are opening up and becoming a tasting location on that day. She is hand selecting all of the wines, and they are from all around the world. Wow. So we're really our target audience could be ladies who just want to have a fun on a Saturday afternoon.
Pick me.
But it could also really be for the true wine lover that knows the difference and knows the distinctions. Wristbands are on sale. It's $39. The event will run from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And again, the tasting locations will be hosted by 20 different businesses in Smithville. So our antique shops, our art galleries, our boutique shops, and it's just a great experience to get a feel for what Smithville has to offer. So we're really excited about that.
Well, not only Smithville, but for $39 to be able to taste 20 different wines. And that may be something that maybe you don't know a lot about wines, but you've always wanted to try a different one.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a fantastic opportunity.
That's right.
Yeah, for $39, let's go, ladies.
I know.
So anyway, a few weeks ago, I met with Kathryn Lang, and she shared with me all about the Heart of Texas Chamber. And so it's just lovely to collaborate and feel a spirit of generosity here, because each of the ladies here have connections. I have connections and am building more. And really, the spirit behind chambering should be to share and to help foster those connections in other ways.
Absolutely.
As I said, I started in January. We've had 3 mixers so far. We do our mixers on the 3rd Thursday of the month. And I'm so excited. We've had packed out rooms every night. And probably because I'm getting new at all of this public speaking, and who wants to hear me talk for the whole time. So I toss the floor to other businesses. Anybody that hands me a business card that evening, they may or may not know it, but I guess they'll know it after watching this. That means I'm going to call on them. I'm going to give them an opportunity to talk about who they are, what they do, and maybe something really specific or special that they have to offer. I feel like every individual and every business, they have a gift. They meet a need in some way. My job is to just see that, call that out, shine a light on it, and help them to make connections in the room that they might not have made otherwise.
Well, networking and relationships are what it's all about, which is a perfect transition to Kathryn, I think the Heart of Texas Chamber has some special partnerships with chambers.
Oh, absolutely. We are all about collaboration.
Yes.
And we're encompassing the entire county. So our objective, we're very business centric. And like what she was saying is that the idea is that we can all grow together.
Absolutely.
We can benefit as businesses, and our growth and success, we can all lean on each other. And part of the job of the chambers is to be that extra amplification of a business's products, their services, and we really strive to focus on that with our new members. And a collaboration with the Smithville Chamber of Commerce is perfectly in alignment with what our idea is as a new countywide chamber. And that is to
Absolutely.
collaborate with everyone, community, other chambers, governments,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
We can
Community
help
leaders.
each other.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's what
Absolutely.
it's all about, right?
Mhm.
It's really about what can we do to take everything to that next level for the people. So for those of you that don't know, I am the chairman of the board for the Heart of Texas Chamber of Commerce. And I love the vision, and, I love that we can work with other chambers and say, look, we'll help you build your membership as we're building our membership, because I think it's important that you be a member of your chamber. It is so important because that's where you're going to build relationships.
Yes.
But not only that, if you live in Bastrop County, there's 3 chambers in Bastrop County that are specific to cities, and then you have a countywide chamber. If you live in Smithville, you need to be a member of your Smithville chamber. But if you
Yes.
want to do business with people in Smithville and you live in Rock Springs, Texas, you can be a member of your Smithville chamber and your countywide chamber for Bastrop. So
So if I'm a new business, is there any benefit to being a member of both chambers? Any deals for me?
Well, so if you're, our chamber functions a little bit different than a regular chamber. We are a countywide chamber, so
Yes.
our focus is more on the marketing aspect for those businesses.
I thought there was a discount on membership or something.
Well, we don't
recognize
charge a
membership.
normal
Well, that's
membership,
right. I forgot.
So we're for the Heart of Texas, I'll let you say.
Well, for our membership is $150 for an annual membership
Wait a minute. $150 for
Yes.
the entire year?
for the entire year.
doesn't, but because we want you to get ours and Susie's, right?
Exactly.
We don't want
we're-
to be
It's all about the
unaffordable.
collaboration, and the main thing is that the way we're operating that's a little bit different. We're lean and mean. What we want to do is provide a platform to amplify the voices of all of our county businesses, new or existing. And within that structure, that $150 will allow you to manage your own membership. So we have a business page which is open to the public that you will actually be able to post any of your own promotions, any mixers or specials. You can
News
even
stories,
actually news stories that are happening within the particular service area that you're
Oh,
providing.
there you go.
Also, you need an employee, you can post for job opportunities for a business.
Right.
All of that for just one price of $150 a year.
It doesn't matter if you have one employee or 500 employees.
500.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So how much does it cost to be a member of the Smithville Chamber? What is your cost structure?
For a business, we have non-for-profit pricing, and then we have for-profit business pricing. So a business of 1 to 5 employees is $195 for a year.
Very
We al-
reasonable.
Very
we
reasonable,
We also
yes.
offer quarterly billing, which I think is $46.25 a quarter.
At Genesis Laser Aesthetics here in Bastrop, Texas, we offer the most advanced technology in facial rejuvenation and body contouring. With pelvic floor strengthening, Emsella is an FDA-approved treatment for urinary incontinence. Emsculpt Neo can reduce fat by 30% and increase muscle mass by 25%. How about a facelift without needles, surgery, or downtime? Don't drive to Austin. Our friendly staff will be glad to set up a free consultation. 512-581-5016.
Separate from a business being able to market themselves, what a chamber membership, I believe, offers them is community credibility. And so in partnership with marketing, there's the networking and the community credibility. And I've been having a wonderful time getting to know these businesses, learning about them, so that I can represent them in the style that they want to be represented in keeping with who they are and the identity of those businesses or individuals.
Well, you know, when
Right.
people do shopping, like on Amazon, they want to look for how many thousands of people
The
have given them a
stars,
five,
the
right? The
reviews.
star
Right,
reviews.
right.
But when it comes to a community business, I want to know if TJ used them. I want to know if
Yes.
Kathryn
Right.
had a
Absolutely.
good experience with them,
Right.
and you can find that out from the chamber.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Right.
you can. And I know with our chamber, there's when somebody posts a news story, there's people are able to comment. So you know, it's like, oh, I used this business and it was incredible, and so that's a big deal. And being able to work together to build our community is what this is all about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Collaboration. 100%.
People have choices, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't have to feel competitive. It can feel, again, like that gift, like that offering. I met recently with a business owner that she does massage therapy, but I noticed that in the title or the name of her business, she used the word wellness. She kept talking about massage therapy, which I love. But I said, you named your business with the word wellness, so tell me about that. And I could see the light bulb going off in her. And she's like, well, I do. I have a certification in this, and I like to talk to people about herbs. And I'm like, I think that should all be in how I talk about you and how I represent you. And so I think even in that conversation, it kind of illuminated for her own self how to represent the well-roundedness of what she has to offer. And it was
Absolutely.
it's good for the heart to have those types of conversations with
Yes.
people.
Well, what you
It
guys
is.
are reminding me of is that, like, as an elected official, I'm a part of the Texas Municipal League. It's really nice to talk to another mayor. It's nice to talk to another council member. We always tease that there's a secret mayor handshake. But the businesses at the chamber and with the mixer, are you struggling with employees? How have you handled, are you having a problem with this particular app? Is there an IT person? And there's no one else
Yeah.
to have those conversations with. And I think some of the bravest people we have are those that are willing to start their own business.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
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 Yeah, and I tell you, I've had the best experience with people in Bastrop County building relationships, and that's what it's all about. And you know, to go further to what you were saying, is what chambers can offer. We offer you opportunities to build relationships.
Yes.
Right.
You know, and we all know that no matter what business you're in, it's all about that relationships that you build
Yes.
in your community.
Yeah.
It's not always who you know, it's who the other people you know.
Who you
There
need to
you
get
go.
to know. That's right.
How you need
Right.
to get to know. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's the same thing in working all the years in the entertainment business. It's the same thing. I used to tell my clients because they would say, "Well, Hollywood's so hard to get into because it's all about who you know." It's not about who you know. It's about how to get to know the people you need to know, and that's what chambers do.
Exactly. They
for
actually do
businesses.
that.
Yes.
It does compare a little bit to like a gym membership in that if you're very passive, if you pay your dues and take no action, if you don't build out
Exactly.
your member page on the website, if you don't attend a mixer every once in a while, you don't have to come to everything. We know everybody's busy, but we lay out a schedule of programming, whether that's all the different ways that the chamber uses its voice, whether that's on social media, newsletter, e-blasts, mixers, events. We lay out programming and see what suits you and step in, because at the end of the year, if you don't seize any of those opportunities, you'll have paid the dues, you've had the gym membership, but did you take the classes? You know, did
Right.
you
That's
go and
such a
learn
good
how the
one.
equipment
That's
works?
a great comparison.
So,
Yes.
yes, I mean, we still want to lay out very good programming with feedback that businesses are letting me know this works, this doesn't work. But there is a responsibility on them to engage as well. But we're
Absolutely.
having great engagement in Smithville, and I know that you are experiencing that
yes,
as well.
We are. And, there's a saying that not advertising, i.e. broadcasting your business and your services via, let's just say, a chamber membership, countywide, as well as your local. Not advertising is like winking in the dark. You know what you're doing, but no one else does.
sees it.
I
Right?
love that.
Right?
That's a great
Right.
analogy. Yes.
So,
And I tell you, we don't do luncheons from the Heart of Texas Chamber. We do a mixer the last Thursday of every month from 6 to 8
Mhm.
at the Hampton
Hampton
Inn
Inn.
in Bastrop.
Right.
But I want to tell you that Kathryn and I went to your luncheon and we felt so warm and so welcome.
Thank you.
yes.
And if you've not been to a luncheon for Smithville, boy, you're missing out.
Aw,
Because
thank you.
it's a great experience. You
It
leave
really
there
is.
feeling all warm
really
and
is.
fuzzy,
Thank
and,
you.
Yes,
and
you do.
it
Thank
just
you.
it made us feel really
we
good.
have one coming up. It's the last Wednesday in April. I think that is April 26th, the last
Perfect.
Wednesday in April. And Clara Beckett is our speaker
Oh,
this
yes.
time.
Yay.
So
Yes.
she's going to speak on the county.
Mhm.
And it should be a very educational and informative time. We're really looking forward to that. And we do try to make them, I'm a personal person. Maybe that comes through. I'm a personal person. And so we're also building out at Smithville Chamber, we're building out our ambassador program so that new members, when they walk in a room, and they're faced with 150 people and they don't know anybody. Maybe they met me. Maybe they met Marcy, my office manager. Maybe they don't know anybody else. We're working on an ambassador program so they have a buddy at the lunch that helps make those introductions so
That's
that it is a warm
great.
experience. You ladies know a lot of people, and I'm glad that it was a warm experience for you both. I want it to be a warm experience for people where it's their first time and they don't know a lot of people
Well,
in the
you
room
felt
too.
like a member of the community already just from being at that luncheon. It was such a warm and
It is it's very
comfortable.
warm.
Good.
uh,
I'm glad.
lunch.
We have them. We rent the community room at the Methodist Church there on Olive Street in downtown Smithville, and it's a great time. It's $20. Tickets are on sale for that as well. And again, I do think that's April 26th, but it's that last Wednesday in the month of April, just a few days before
I
the
think
Sip
that
and Shop.
is the 26th. Yep. So we can go eat lunch over in Smithville and just
And then
hang around
go
for that
for
sip
the
and
sip and
shop.
shop.
That's it.
That's
That's shopping.
I love that. But yeah, I tell you, I'm a big fan of the Smithville Chamber.
Thank you.
Of course, the Heart of Texas Chamber.
Right.
Connie and I are members through Sizzling Media of the
Yes.
Smithville Chamber, and then I'm my Hampton Inn is a
Yes.
member,
Yes, you
and
are.
I have all kind of members.
There is,
Yes,
you do.
I'm a double
Thank you.
member
Thank you,
because we just
TJ.
support what you do,
Thank you.
and
Very much.
it's a great Smithville's. So there's so much to do in Smithville, and I tell people at the hotel all the time, don't enjoy Bastrop because it's amazing, but don't forget about Smithville because it's right there, and there's so much cool
right
stuff
down
to
the
do. Yeah, and just to go look at the little shops and the breakfast. Oh my God, what is the name
Comfort
of the
Cafe.
Comfort Cafe. Oh my
knew.
God,
I knew
love
which
it.
one you were
I
thinking of.
love
Yes.
it. It's
Yes.
amazing. Those ladies
Yes,
are
it is good.
incredible.
It
and
looks
it's
like
so
something.
good.
It looks like something on the Food Network, right? When you get your plate. Like
Oh, I
it's-
know.
It's,
I'm like,
it's a
oh
piece of
my
art as well
God,
as
it
something
is. It's so
delicious to
good.
eat. Yes.
So there's some
Yes.
amazing
And the location is
places.
fantastic, right on Main
Yes.
Street, next to an
Yes.
antique shop.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Plenty to do in
Lots
Smithville.
to do.
Well,
Yes.
thank you so much,
you,
ladies.
ladies.
We really appreciate you coming on
Absolutely.
and
Thank you
talking
for
about our
this.
wonderful chambers, and we hope to have you on
I
again.
would love that.
Oh, you know what, Kathryn? I forgot to mention that.
Oh, yes, we have a collaboration or partnership that we're doing with the Special Olympics.
And we're excited about that.
Yes,
From the
yes,
chamber.
we are. They're
Really,
coming
really
in
excited.
May.
Okay.
And
Bob
it's
Bryant Park.
at Bob Bryant Park, and they are going to be doing a Special Olympic soccer tournament.
Wonderful.
And we're very honored to have been asked to participate as a sponsor
Wonderful.
for them. So we'll be doing
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah, we just want to mention that to you guys. So keep that on your. We'll talk about it later on, but keep it on your calendar if you want to get involved with that. Reach out to
What
the
is the
Heart of
date? Oh,
Texas
you said
Chamber.
May.
May 12th.
May 12th.
Okay.
May 12th.
It's a Friday.
It's
It's a Friday.
and it'll start in the morning
Okay.
because it is a tournament, so it'll go through.
Okay.
And it's going to be a wonderful experience, not only to be a sponsor with it, but also just to participate in being able to
To cheer.
cheer,
To cheer
all
those-
those-
cheer
yes.
all
Precious
yes,
souls.
all
As a
those
mom of a
precious
special
children.
needs child,
and all
I'll
of the
tell you,
parents
it's
too.
amazing.
You know,
Those kids take, Dylan still talks about his time in the Special Olympics. It's a
Aw.
big deal. So it is wonderful that our community can bring things like this in for the kids. It's
Yes.
incredible. But I didn't want to forget to mention that because I'm excited about it.
Mhm.
But again, thank you, ladies, so much. We're
Thank
looking
you.
forward to bringing y'all back on later on, talk about
Love
what
it.
you got going on. Definitely every season, we'd love to have you come on and tell us what's going on with
What's
the
on the
chambers.
calendar?
Lots
That
of
sounds
things
good.
coming in the future,
Thank
right?
you again. Thank you
Yes.
again
Yes.
for the warm welcome and the invitation. I appreciate it very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, ladies.
Well, TJ, Susie and Kathryn were great guests, and I'm excited about the Sip and Shop.
Gosh, me too. There's always something cool going on over in Smithville. And it's so nice to see them collaborating and working together for the betterment of our whole community.
And the Special Olympics is a great thing to look forward to as well.
It is. I'm so excited about that. They're just amazing kids, and it's going to be a big deal.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Heart of Bastrop Talk Show.